Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Secondary research provides additional information about a market. Typically, the information is free and accessible online. This includes web searches, market reports, and industry news. This research is easier to perform since you don't have to reach out to people for interviews or surveys. It helps define overarching trends which may not be clear from customer interviews. It can inform your market research plan and help define what primary research may be needed. Here are some key steps to perform secondary research. Start with online searches using keywords around your product, industry, or problem to be solved. Capture key documents available such as market reports, industry studies, and articles discussing the problem. And build a list of competitors and research each one to learn what they're doing. Capture the results into a competitor map and compare the information from multiple sources to gain a better understanding of the space. Analyze the data and draw conclusions from it, such as current challenges the customer faces and trends showing where the industry is headed. Make sure to verify the sources of the secondary data. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start us into today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.